Hi everybody, and welcome back to the latest installment of Cooking with LaVere, Ramblin' Roads. Today we have Linda, and Linda and I are sort of related. She knows my uncle. And she is going to do Instapot lasagna, and I'm going to let her take it away and show you what she does.
Okay. Hi everyone. Okay, these are all the ingredients. I just put them out here so you could see them. And this cookbook I want to recommend if you're afraid to use your Instapot. This is so good. The recipe I used for the lasagna is not in this cookbook, but we're going to give you the recipe. And it is just photographs and easy language that you won't be afraid to use it. I heard you say that you haven't used yours, so. All right, so the meat sauce I've already made, so I don't have to take up time here doing that. So I used hot Italian sausage.
Ooh,
only because that's all they had in the store when we were out there. They gotta take what they have. And lasagna can be pretty plain anyway, so this is not gonna be plain. And then I added spinach to the sauce, and this is the sauce that I used. And then let me do the filling. The filling is, sometimes you use ricotta, but once again, we're out here where ricotta is not. So,
Tim, that's what you used the other day and he ate it and loved it.
see,
Oh!
real men do eat cottage cheese.
Especially when it's in lasagna.
Exactly. So, in she goes.
Mm-hmm. Give me a spoon.
I think I got it, most of it. I think it's enough. Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then the mozzarella, I'm not going to put it all in because I want to put a little bit on the top. That's pretty much all of it. Okay, so save that for the top. And then, again, we're out here where there was no Parmesan, so I used dried, and it worked just fine.
And does the recipe have measurements, or is it just an
Yes.
eyeball?
It's eyeball.
It's an eyeball. Okay. That's how I do it, but
It's like Grandpa and Grandma, pinch here.
yeah.
Pinch, yes. What is a pinch?
Handful.
It's a pinch. And then you add salt and pepper, and then Italian seasoning.
I think Ken wants a lot of this.
We'll put a tablespoon in.
I like how she does it over the bowl too. Because I do that.
Just in case
All
I
of a
get.
sudden I have like 2 tablespoons of
Yes.
salt.
And then you must add 1 egg. Eggs from Baus.
From Baus?
Yes. See? Some things we do have here.
What do they charge for their eggs?
Well, when you get them from Veggie Man, they are from Baus. I'm going to use this too.
You want to?
I'll make do.
She woke me up. Oh, look, you need spoons.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Round. Okay, that looks good. And then this is a cheesecake pan that you buy for your Instapot. start on the bottom. Start on the bottom with a little sauce. Always put a little sauce on the bottom.
So it's like your conventional lasagna where you always put your sauce on the bottom so nothing sticks.
Yes, you put sauce on the bottom. You start with sauce and you end with sauce.
I end with cheese.
Well,
Sorry.
I know, but this
Does that sauce have hamburger in it, or is it just sauce?
oh, I put this. Remember the hot
Oh, the
sausage?
sausage.
Yes. All right.
You could probably do any kind of meat
You
want.
can do ground turkey. You can do ground chicken. You can do hamburger. You can do sausage. Whatever you like.
The one you'll be trying today is hamburger. We have one through the magic of television.
Okay, and then you will notice that your lasagna noodles don't fit in. So you have to adjust. And you just eyeball it. Like so. There's one layer. And then you go for a cheese layer.
Now, if you don't know about the Instapots, they are great. You can bake cheesecakes in them. You can bake bread in them. You can do all kinds of things in them.
Hard-boiled eggs.
Hard-boiled eggs.
The best.
1 cup of water. 888 is what I was taught. 1 cup, 8 ounces of water, 8 minutes on high pressure, and I could do 17 eggs in mine. And 8 minutes. It's just so fast. And the peels come right off. Even the farm fresh ones, when we were up in LaVere, the peels just come right off of the farm fresh one.
Okay, so there was a cheese layer. And now we'll do a meat layer.
So, and they also don't really get your house hot. When you're cooking it's summertime and you're cooking in your oven in your RV, because I live in mine all the time. It's nice to be able to cook something and have something like it came out of the oven, but it was done in the Instapot in half the time or less. Yeah.
You have to make the next layer fit in. And the next layer should be the opposite of what the first layer was.
I have not, because a lot of people do, but living in the RV, weight is the problem, so I don't can anything anymore, so I miss that. But everybody, I know a lot of people that use it for canning. I did. Yeah. Our second video today will be of Christy's salad, and I did her chicken breast in there. 15 minutes, done, shredded, perfect.
And then another layer of cheese.
But like I know Diana was raised with a pressure cooker, so she's not afraid of them. I was always terrified of them.
Me too.
So once I got it, I was like,
Terrified of the pressure cooker.
And then I like to smash it down because this is a small cheesecake pan. So let's make as much room in there for another layer as we can. Cheese. And then another layer of sauce.
and you have spinach in your sauce.
I did. I added spinach.
Yum.
So it's healthy.
It's healthy. Now it's healthy because we got greens in there.
Let's forget the cheese.
Mine is not healthy, ladies. I'm sorry.
And I would like to try another row.
Go for it.
Yes, these are no-bake noodles. You can use the ones that you have to bake, but you should do the process of boiling them first and
Well,
getting them soft.
I thought the recipe said if you're using the boil noodles to let them sit in hot water for 10 minutes, not like cook them all the way. So you just get them a little pliable and use them that way. But with these small cheesecake pans, those noodles are huge, but I think they might be a little easier to cut and fit in there. Because you should see some of my layers. It looks like I tap danced on the noodles.
Yeah, it all comes out.
All
Yummy.
taste the same.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'll go for another row. More cheese.
And another trick I learned with the Instapot, when you're doing something like this, or like when you're doing a cheesecake or doing the breads in there or something, put hot water, like almost boiling hot water. It brings it up to temperature faster, and it helps the pressure cooker just do its job faster. So it doesn't sit there in that 7-8 minutes that it takes the water to get up to temperature. So that's just a tip that I've been learning. So.
And with sauce until we put the cheese on at the end. Because you put that mozzarella on the top and then put it under the broiler for a few minutes. This is really getting.
You're
Think that's
You're
okay?
doing great.
It's very
See
full.
how high can you get it, Linda?
And oftentimes when I have a little sauce, I leave it because I like to serve it with the lasagna.
That's a good idea.
So, we need to add. Oh, I think I left it in here. A measuring cup,
1.5 cups?
please. Thank you, LaVere.
You're welcome.
Could you come home with me for cooking? And then this,
bubble wrap.
that's for sure. You need the bubble wrap. Okay, so this is just a precautionary move because it probably will, and it has. Because it's a cheesecake pan, it has a loose bottom. So you want to do foil around it, keep most of those juices in. Well, maybe I should put another one.
Well, you're going to go over the
I'm
top
gonna
of
put
it?
one over the top, yes.
Now, do you put parchment over there first?
Okay, what I did, when I made this before, I actually lined the whole
Thing with-
cheesecake pan with parchment. But then you have parchment baked onto the lasagna, and I'm like, no. We're just gonna,
So do you spray it with ham or anything? The pan?
you can. But there's so much liquid in there.
Yeah. Do we get to taste it?
Not this one. There might be another one, Sue.
Magically. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then this is in the bottom of your Instapot pan, and you use it as a sling. So you put that on here, and you lift it in.
Well, you also can put your whole roasted chicken in there, and then you can lift out your whole roasted chicken and that kind of stuff.
Okay, and I'm not gonna reach for it, am I?
Just
Oh, right here it is. Sorry. Okay. So then you go to the front and you pressure cook. And you do time, more time. Well, it says 25 minutes, and I'm going to do 26. And then up top here you have sealing and you have venting. You want to cook this on sealing. Then close the lid. And it goes.
And it- So my cheesesteak pan is different, and I always use parchment in between my foil and stuff, just because I put the cheese on the top, and I don't want my cheese sticking to my.
So that's yummy looking. Ooh, looks awesome, LaVere.
Oh, wow. No.
See.
Yeah,
Be enough for dinner for 6.
yeah. Mine gets really thick. Mine's thick,
Because your pan is
thick.
a half inch or more thicker than mine,
Yeah, that looks awesome.
doesn't it?
I don't
Too
know.
much for me. That's a lot.
Hey, can't get out of my face.
Okay.
You're not gonna see me put this in my mouth, okay?
Well, we gotta hand out
That's a
forks.
lot.
Not me, I need a small slither.
They want a sliver.
I need a small piece too. That's like a lot.
I'm trying to make them small. I'm really trying to get rid of it.
I just don't want to.
Thank you very much for joining us for this episode of Cooking with LaVere at Ramblin' Roads. And we hope you try out our recipe and join us for our next one, which will be Christy doing her cabbage salad. Yummy. Thanks.
Thank you.
Awesome job,
And
Linda.
it's delicious.